evening, and good evening. It's Friday night, my best night of the week. And guess what? We're joined as a panel of four. Two United, as you can tell by that bright yellow Yabba style wallpaper background there. How you doing? We deserve better, man.
I thought you were talking about my teeth there for a second. I'm doing good, man. I'm happy. I'm happy to be here. What a lovely way for me to spend an evening on a Friday night with three beautiful men.
See, there you go. See, checks in the post, bro. Checks in the post. Damn.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
I was all right till I came on here and talk about Tottenham. But yeah, apart from that, I'm fine. Hunky dory. It wasn't the best weekend. Time to eat some humble pie and let Tony have his 5 minutes of fame. And then we'll just get back to talking business. Arsenal still ain't going to win the league. And there's still a South London Cup. Some things will never change. But yeah, thanks for having me. Tony, congratulations. Well done, bud. Better team won on the day. That's the only compliment you're going to get out of me.
Most definitely.
With that, Tony, how are you?
Yes, I'm fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Do you know what I mean? It's like, after the last week, Friday, when we were supposed to get quote unquote whooped, obviously that didn't happen. I didn't think it was going to happen. It's more of a D'Artagnan sort of. When we play Spurs, it's like D'Artagnan. I don't know if you are aware of the song. It goes, one for all and all for one. Moscow hands are always ready. One for it's a D'Artagnan thing. You know what I mean? And it's like, then Spurs got folded like a pack of cards. Like a MacBook. They got folded. They got touched up like they was body blue. So you get what I'm saying? I don't know where the confidence or the bravado came from about we're gonna get warped. I couldn't see that happening. Do you know what I mean? And Gyökeres scored two fantastic goals. Eze scored and then done a bat spin on the ground, which was amazing. So going back to your question, Mr. B, I'm fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, and can't wait to play Chelsea on Sunday, to be honest.
Yeah, we'll discuss that. I
was going to say, talking of gymnastics, one was doing a backspin and you had Rice doing a star jump.
Yeah. We were dancing all over that pitch. Absolutely dancing all over that pitch. We were, and what made me laugh as well when we started to do ole, like this ole's on the pitch, it was ole. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. It's our training ground now. It is like Spurs our it's our training ground. Like I said last week, I didn't know where it was coming from that we we're going to get whooped. When it comes to like confidence and also momentum, you can't switch it on like a light switch. It builds, innit? It builds, and Spurs' momentum was low. Their confidence was low. Coming against us with our confidence being up, it was a foregone conclusion. I did say 3-1, but I was wrong. It was 4. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We what I like as well, is the confidence that Gyökeres now has. He's boosted up confident, and I wanted the stadium to be rocking. I wanted it to be rocking. I wanted it to be heaving. I wanted it to be hear noise, and we got the noise. And after that, it was like silence. It's quiet.
Well, look, that's your 2 minutes worth. Derbs have sat there silently ignoring every word that you said. But that is the beauty of football. That is the beauty of bantering. That is what the Prem does to us, man. It makes and breaks us, you know what I mean? Look, let me say a couple of howdies and let me get a couple of questions in for you guys before we start anyway. Andrew, we see you in the house, my brother. I hope you're doing well. Chat Sports. I see you, man. Jake Shorts. I see you too, my friend. I'm going to get your question up in a minute. And Steph, I hope you're doing well, my dear. I hope you're doing well. Right, first one for you is this one's for you, Derbs.
Yo.
I remember when we did a team of the season a few months back and you basically nominated a Spurs player for every season. What's happening, dog?
Is that a trick question?
He's called your name and he's asked you a question.
Right. Well, look, I'm always going to pick Tottenham players. I'm biased. I'm delusional.
I know.
I am I'm unrealistic of the human race and the human world. I'm from another planet. So I did watch I watched a really good film on Sunday, and it was called Diver of the Year Award. And the Oscars coming up, Gabrielle has to be given the Oscar for the best dive. If that was in the Olympics, people will be talking about that dive for years to come. You just see him. He floated in the air like a beautiful butterfly, just sprouting out from becoming a caterpillar. And he's looking at the referee, giving him a wink, remembering that deal they made with him in the dressing room, that if you protect me, I will give you a signed shirt with my personal number on it. Just beautiful. If we did a team of the month again, I'll still pick every Spurs player because what I am and who I am.
Oh, look,
I make no apologies for being me. It's just who we are, mate.
Funny enough,
I need to rephrase that. Can I just rephrase that very quickly? It's just who we are, mate.
Yeah. Funny enough, I watched a film on Sunday as well. It's called Breakdance. It was Breakdance. Do you know what I mean? And
it wasn't Footloose.
Nah, it was Breakdance, mate.
I think I saw that film. Yeah, I did. It was Arteta dancing around, trying to dance every time Arsenal scored.
It was Eze. It was Eze after he scored. Anyway, another question. What's this?
Do you think this is from Jake Shorts? Do you think West Ham are going to get relegated? I'm going to ask you first, Derms. Obviously, I know what your answer is going to be, and then I can have an opinion from you guys in the chat and you and on the panel as well.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think they will. I don't think West Ham will get relegated. I think West Ham have got momentum. I think West Ham have players that want to fight for Nuno, players that want to fight for the shirt, fight for the fans, want to give it their all. I think Forest might get relegated, and we're in there. We could go down. We've got a bunch of players that don't care. I have no faith in these players to fight their way out of a paper bag, let alone fight out of relegation. It's. I tell you one thing. Look, putting joking aside and putting everything aside, being a Tottenham fan for the last 18 months has been hell. It's been hell. Because of the roller coaster, 1 minute we're up, next minute we're down. 1 minute we're up, next minute we're down. Winning the Europa League, great. Papered over the cracks. But it's been mentally hell on my mental health. It's been mentally hell on my emotions. Tony can take the piss as much as he'd like, but I'm being deadly serious here. It's been hell. And I don't think I hope we don't go down, but I've resigned myself that we might get relegated. That's how I am at the moment.
At least,
but West Ham won't get relegated. No, I just really hope Chelsea stuff Arsenal on Sunday and wipe that grin off his face. Really do. Come on, Chelsea, stop.
I can't wait.
But no,
I can't wait.
West Ham won't.
Listen,
West
Ham
won't get relegated, Mr. B.
They won't. Okay, so that means that you're still with an opportunity. Then we deserve better. What you thinking? West Ham go down?
It's a tough ask because I'm Wolves and Burnley, I think definitely will, and then it's between Spurs. Spurs' form of late has been awful. I think it's 2 points out of 18. So they're in real danger. West Ham, you think they might just have enough grit to kind of get out of that? But any one of that, I can't call it. I really can't call it. It's either Spurs.
Do you think
Forest.
It's three? You actually think it's actually three?
Yeah,
Spurs, Forest, and
Spurs, Forest. And
is there one down there?
Cool, blimey. Spurs, Forest, and West Ham.
I think Palace are in there as well.
That three.
Yeah,
I think I would love Leeds to go down. That would make my season. But I think they may just get away with it.
Tony, what you thinking?
Me, obviously I live in East London now, so I've got a bit of soft spot for West Ham. I hope they don't, but again, Spurs have a very tricky run-in coming up. Do you know what I mean? So it's a possibility that West Ham could stay up and Spurs could definitely be fighting. What I liked as well is when Fulham, we got our ex-Arsenal lads watching the match. They were watching the match on the bus, and they were doing the Gokras celebrations and all sorts. So, and Fulham are playing Spurs, isn't it? And so those guys are going to be so up for it to put another nail on that coffin. You know what I mean? So it don't stop. And right now, the confidence with Spurs is down. And like the manager, it's supposed to be a new manager, it bounced like a bowling ball. Do you know what I mean?
No, it didn't even do that, Tony. Yeah. It bounced like an iron. It just went straight to the ground, and that was it.
It didn't happen. But I think, to be honest, jokes aside, I can't see Spurs getting relegated. They're gonna scrape through. They're gonna stay up. At the moment, yes, they're a bit rocky, but I can't see them. Yes, they haven't won a match in 2026, and we're approaching March. But I can't.
Thanks
I can't
for rubbing it in.
Down. I can't see them going down. I think they will. I think they'll make it. I think they'll scrape it.
I'd like to ask the panel a question, if that's all right. Do you think it would go to the last game of the season?
Yes.
It possibly.
Could do.
Yeah.
I think it's going to go to the last game of the season for relegation, and I believe it's going to be near enough the last stage of the season for the title win as well. Do you know what I mean?
I think that's going to go to the last game of the season, by the way. I think the whole league will be decided on last day. That's going to be because we've got Everton at home, so we haven't got a hope.
When you say the league's going to be, what positions are we talking about? Because between third and fifth, I think is United. So that's one place gone, So I'm not sure about the league. Everything else I actually don't care about. I don't care who wins. I don't care who gets relegated. No, I don't. I'm going to be honest.
You do care.
No, no.
You don't want us winning. You don't want us winning, so therefore you care.
I hate Arsenal. But let me tell you something. My season doesn't depend on Arsenal winning the league or not. There's a World Cup. We're only going to hear it for a little while. Then it's going to be the World Cup.
No,
but you ain't going to win the World Cup either.
You ain't going to hear that because people hate Arsenal fans because of how we talk. We ain't won nothing in so long, and people still hate us, and we still talk. So think about if we win something now, how much noise is going to be.
I can gladly shut all of that off. If we're in Champions League next season, I do not care. Yes, you know my thoughts on Arsenal. It will never change. But I wouldn't sacrifice you lot winning for us being in Champions League for nothing. Nothing. Our end game, I started the season, I said we're finishing 7th. That's what I had in my head. I was convinced that we weren't going to do shit. Now, we're turning up.
You're going to win the league.
16 points out of 18.
Yeah, I mean, it's not something to be, one game, fine, 2 games, but we've gone on a nice little run. So I'm now thinking our space is guaranteed. Whether it's 3rd, 4th, or 5th, I will say with chest that we're going to be playing Champions League next season.
Okay.
And anything you achieve now is success because what you did, you got your interim manager right. You got it. You give yourself time. You put a manager in for one game. You give yourself a bit of space, and you got the right men. Tottenham didn't. Tottenham panicked. Even I had to.
You think he's the wrong one?
Definitely. Look, on my channel, Tequila says he rather have had Harry Redknapp in. I don't agree with that, but look, I do feel there was other managers out there get him in for 6 months. I had to Google who he was, and I don't think the players respect him, and that's the problem. I know he's had a full week with the players this week. I just think the Tottenham owners are taking a massive risk with us. And look, we may avoid relegation, but I think we may go down. And also, I don't want us to go. Would you have me on next season if we go down, Mr. B? I could be a champion.
Listen, it's champion. Listen, football is football, Dams. I might not know who you're playing. I might not appreciate who you're playing. But Dams, for you, bro, listen, anytime you want to press that join button, you just jump on, mate.
I want to give him a hug.
For me,
Tony wants to dance on the Tottenham grave. Get down there. Go on, get down there.
You know what?
Get down there.
Honestly, for Tottenham, I think that you needed someone that is not from Tottenham but had Tottenham DNA. Like you needed an ex-player.
I agree. I do agree, Tony, with that.
And if you had that, I think the North London derby would have been slightly different because he would have been able to get into their head what it means, what it's all about. Tudor, he doesn't understand it. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't understand it.
We've got Robbie Keane.
Why?
Robbie Keane would have got it.
even if it was Tudor and a Robbie Keane assistant or something, I think the players would approach the game slightly different. Yeah, because it's all about emotion. At the end of the day, let's face it, when Arsenal play Tottenham, North London derby, form goes out the window because we rely more on the emotions that we have, the hatred, the dislikes, and that's what we're running on, the adrenaline. And I think with an ex-Tottenham fan, ex-Tottenham, player, he would have been able to galvanise your team slightly more. Do you know what I mean? Like,
anyway, it's Daniel Levy's fault. I'm blaming him. Yeah. It's all his fault.
Like with Carrick understands United, innit? He understands what it means. He's played under Ferguson, so he gets it. So he would be able to relay certain things because he's won stuff with United. He understands what it means to put the shirt on. Putting on a United shirt, let's face it, it's a heavy shirt. You need the balls. You need the balls to play in a United shirt, and he's been able to do that. Galvanise the team.
Really adding to that, and I don't know what the guys think. Like what you said about Man United. Do you, Mr. B, and do you also think that wearing any Premier League shirt's a heavy shirt? It's not just Manchester United. I know you have the history, but wearing an Arsenal shirt is heavy. Wearing a Tottenham shirt is heavy. If you're a top successful club, top 7-8 team in the Premier League, that shirt's going to be heavy. But I think you guys got it right. As much as you hate your owners, they got this decision spot on. But do you feel if they'd done it earlier in the season, do you think you would be in the mix now for the title if you did it early in the season?
Go. So for me, do you know what I love about Carrick is that we finally got a manager. Firstly, he's a midfielder, so he's really good at reading the game. He can see what needs to happen in front of him and behind, so he's got that vision. Secondly, he's been a player, so he knows what it means to be a Man United player, and he knows what it means to be a successful Man United player. Bring that into the dressing room, it's priceless. Yeah. Thirdly, his man management has been amazing. Sesko, 1 goal in 16 games under Amorim, 6 goals in 6 under Carrick. Lamens, 2 clean sheets in 17 games under Amorim, 16 games, and 3 clean sheets in 6 under Carrick. The difference is, the other thing, you don't leave a massive talent like Mainu on the bench. You don't be, and see the difference. There's 3 people that have been pivotal since Carrick's played, become manager: Sesko, Lamens, and Mainu. There's your spine. So he's just been great. He understands it, and he knows how to work with the owners. He's not going to be one of those managers that comes in and says, I want this player, I want this player, I want this player. He'll say, look, he's shown it. In 6 games, he's not had a pre-season. He's had no new signings. He's just come in and thought, right, what's going to be the best formation that gets the best out of these players? And he's done that. And, you can see the players are happy. They're playing with passion. So, yeah, I get it. The shirt is heavy for anyone to come. But the way you make it easier is that you have people around you who understand what it's like to wear that shirt, and also put an arm around you. It's really simple. Keep it really simple. I think sometimes these managers come in with this great theory of what football needs to look like, and they forget they've got people in front of them.
It's simple, isn't it? Simple.
Chat Sports answers that with. So what are we saying then? That it's you want a yes man?
I don't think Carrick's a yes man.
No. It's the questions come up. So this would be to everybody. This isn't just a. This isn't a you question.
I don't think you. I think like we need a manager to come in that like we need a Poch back. He's not a yes man. Poch would do it his way. United need that type of manager, a bit like a Fergie, a man that you're going to do it his way. And if you don't do it my way, you're going to get out the club. If you look at Pochettino in his first season at Tottenham, at the end of that season, he got rid of all the players that were causing trouble. Yeah, and he did it his way.
Yeah, but the club gave him the power to do it his way, though, Derms.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more going on in the background than we know. I don't think the board or the owners are seeing eye to eye. I think Vinay needs to go. He can go back to Arsenal now. His job is done. We don't want him. Yeah, see, I've heard a lot of Arsenal fans say that as well. And Lang can go. I mean, he's the most useless director of football that God ever created. But I think there's more to come. I think we're in the right mess, Mr. B. Off the field, on the field. And Tottenham, Mrs. Tron's laughing, and rightly should be laughing. Tottenham are a mess. Simon Jordan says it, and I agree with him. Tottenham is a spaceship that needs a new captain. if we got new owners and we got a new like Pochettino back with new owners, and we got a this squad, buy the players that he wants, let him cook. Tottenham's going to be a force to anyone. What fears me, I think Arsenal, Man United, possibly Liverpool, possibly Chelsea are going to dominate the league for the next 10 years. And it's going to be new both.
I don't know about managers coming back. I don't know how much. I don't know how well it works when managers come back to the team that they've left. It doesn't really seem to work out like that. So I hear what you're saying about Poch. He was a good manager for you lot, but he had you lot playing a good side of football. But
but then they had Son. You got to understand who they had as well. They had Son and Kane in that team.
Yeah.
You know, now.
And we'd never replace them.
Opposition.
We'd never replace
them. But there's players that you can't replace. You were never going to replace Harry Kane. He's gone on and he's carried on scoring 40 goals a season.
Yeah.
You were never going to replace that. And Son, as much as he probably aged the last maybe season and a half with you lot, he was still an important part of your team. You don't have that now. You've got Bergvall and the youth with the Platts. I mean,
and let's face it as well. They've had a lot of injuries as well. So if it was a Tottenham that had no injuries, you got the Kudos, you got Kulusevski, I think you'll be in a slightly different position. Do you know what I mean? I think you've been unlucky. You've been unlucky when it comes to injuries as well. All right, every team has injuries and stuff like that. But going back to Sunday, I think if you had those players on, Kudos and it could have been a
different game.
Yeah, it would. I think.
And also, decent referee. Come on, Tony. Just one question: should that have goal stood Tottenham's equaliser? Hand on heart. Be honest.
It was a bit of a weak decision, no doubt. It was a bit of a weak decision.
Fair enough.
But I think
that's the best you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Answered
It was
like a true politician. Answered like a true politician.
No, but it's true. It was a weak decision, and I don't think. I think it should have stood. I think you should have got that, but it is what it is, isn't it? You know what I mean? He made a meal of it. So, yeah.
Andrew doesn't trust me, Mr. B. I don't know why he doesn't trust me. He doesn't. It hurts me.
We deserve better.
What you gonna say, bro?
Sorry. By the way, Wolves are beating Villa 1-0, yeah?
Yes. Yes. I thought they would. You know what? This is such a big derby for them, right? And they need to give something back to their fans. So
they do.
Well done, Wolves.
Well done. Go on, Wolves. You keep on giving it back to them, mate.
You know
what? It's going to be set up so nicely. It's going to be set up so nicely for the time when we play Villa. I can just see it. We're going to be level on points, and it's.
No, we're going to be ahead. No. We're going to be ahead, even if they win the game. It's good. Listen. If they don't win today, bro, and we win tomorrow against Palace,
you will win tomorrow.
It's already 3 points.
You will win
just
tomorrow.
make sure.
Do you know what I worked out during the week? Right, if results go against us, we don't beat Fulham tomorrow, and results go against us, we could be playing Palace with us in the bottom 3. If West Ham pick up points tomorrow and during the week, we lose against Fulham. We could start that Palace game, which I was going to. I'm not going to it now, thank God. Could put me through that misery. At least doing the watch along, can walk into my sitting room and just sit there and relax. But no, we could be in the bottom 3.
And the thing about
sorry. Look, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but Matt, bruv, the appreciation as always, man. Thank you so much for showing the love, boy. Thank you. Sorry, Dems, to cut you off.
No, you're not being rude, Miss B. I just think I don't know what I know, of course you do, man. Of course you. I don't know what the panel thinks, but I wonder psychologically would that bury the players if they start in the bottom 3? If that was Man United, and if that you're in our position, or Arsenal were in our position, would you as a fan think that psychology is gonna bury the players? In the mind.
You know what it is? Debs? Because Tottenham as a club, like us last season, we didn't have the player with the mentality to handle a bottom of the table fight. These players are used to a different sort of pressure. So I'm not sure. Well, obviously, injuries wise, squad wise, you don't have it anyway.
No.
but I'm not sure that bottom three. Just to know that the teams have caught you up.
You're in and about. Yeah.
You're in and about. At the moment, you've still got that. You've still got that little cushion. It's not much.
Yeah.
But it's still a little cushion. If that goes down to like 2 points, God forbid it goes down to the 1 point. That's when I think you start seeing
which could happen if West Ham beat Liverpool tomorrow at Anfield, which I don't think they will, but if they did,
okay,
down
good.
I
was gonna say, Debs, I don't think this is the week where they're gonna be closing that 1 point gap on you, mate. I tell you, I don't think it's.
But you know what? Saying that,
the Premier League's a funny old league.
Yeah, saying that West Ham, they're on a bit of a roll, and they're not going to be scared.
Are we thinking that West Ham can beat Liverpool tomorrow?
Because Liverpool are off. It depends what Liverpool turns up. You know, West Ham, they've only had 1 defeat in the last 6. So be very interesting.
No way.
Squeaky bum time.
Who thought Wolves would be beating Aston Villa tonight, to be fair? We all thought Villa would smash them and Wolves are winning 1-0.
Yeah, you're right, because I put I used my wild card and put bloody Martinez in goal. So yeah, you're right. I did think that they were going to lose today.
Why do you do that, Mr. B? You know, it's your fault. As Villa fans are going to blame you now.
West Ham, trust me, they're going to be up for it at Anfield. They're going to be up for it at Anfield. I'm telling you that, mate. Yeah, I'm telling you that it's not going to be a no walkover. And Liverpool, Verts, I think he's out for. They don't even know how long
he's out. Now. Yeah, he's out.
They don't know how long he's out for. Do you know what I mean? And Liverpool are not the Liverpool of old. Do you know what I mean? You know, you can go to Anfield and win or get a draw. You can do that.
There's players up there. Van Dijk, I think, is grown old this season. Yeah. I don't know if you guys agree. Yeah. There's players in that Liverpool side have grown old. I think they're missing Klopp. I think last season he won it with a Klopp team. No doubt about that. And he's put his own players. It hasn't ticked. And there's the same pressure in managing Man United and Liverpool. There's a lot of pressure managing both football clubs. And if you can't, as a manager, fix that problems, the crowd's going to be on you. The pressure is going to be on you. And I just feel Slot doesn't know the answers. And please just win tomorrow, Slot. I'm begging you, beat West Ham tomorrow.
And like you said, like, they're getting old. Like, the final Liverpool team's getting old. Alisson, do you know what I mean? You obviously got Salah, you got VVD. It's not that they're all on the downhill slope.
Can I just put something there to you? This season, we deserve better. I'm going to put this to you first. Maguire better than Virgil?
Virgil van Booty, of course he is.
Oh, Lord.
I just thought I'd ask a question. That's all. You got the answer. Not quite the answer I expected.
What, name me?
Please clip that. Just please clip that. Banter debut. I love that.
Look, we came on to talk. Obviously, look, we're not in this part of it this year. We deserve better, but you know we're going to have the music next season and the bit on our shirt with the badge. But look, we'll talk about that. Yeah, so am I. The Champions League draw was today. You lot can explain to me how Arsenal seem to be favourite. So, PSG, Chelsea, Madrid, Man City, Newcastle, Barca, Blimp, Sporting, Galatasaray, Liverpool, Atalanta, Brighton, Atletico Madrid, Spurs, and Leverkusen, Arsenal. Before I'm going to ask you guys, what do you think is the draw of the round?
For me, it's Madrid
City. PSG for me.
Yeah, Madrid City for me.
Madrid City, yeah?
I love that. I absolutely love that draw. I love it for the fact that obviously one of them is going to get knocked out and the fact that City are going for the title. So all the matches around there is going to be very tricky for City. Do you know what I mean? Very tricky for City. I can't remember exactly how it goes, but it's like there's a lot of hard matches around that period of time where
somebody can explain that to me as well. Then
where City play Real Madrid. So for me, off the tie, yeah, definitely City versus Real Madrid.
What we're thinking, we deserve better.
Yeah, definitely for me, Madrid City. That's a tasty tie, and there's also the repeat of last year's final, Paris of the Club World Cup. Paris Saint-Germain and Chelsea. Paris Saint-Germain were wanting to have revenge. I'm sure their manager will be on the pitch clopping a few more players in both leagues. So I look forward to that. But yeah, I can't wait to see the Real Madrid City. I have a feeling that City are going to get through that.
Yeah, I think City. I think City might. Here's a question for you though, Tony. If City do go out, is that advantage City in the league? Wouldn't you mind them playing? You think it's not going to make a difference with the
No,
extra two players?
I don't. To be honest, I don't think it'll make a difference at all. It could even be detrimental for them because you want to be in every competition, don't you? Do you know what I mean? You want to have the psychology behind it is like you're in everything. You want to win everything. You're there in it. You don't want to hear Arsenal's going through and all that. You don't want that. Yes, they'll be more up for the league. They want the league even more. But I don't. Either way, I don't think. I don't think so. I don't think that at all. But that side of the table, it is very interesting because
Right. So how does right? So I'm not. We're not in it. So I really didn't give a shit. I'll be honest. I'll hold it up.
You're watching Emmerdale. Go.
Yeah, that's fine. Because I will watch. I will take it all. I will take it all because we are on our way back. But there's no point in talking that now because we're not there. It's all hearsay.
No.
So somebody explain to me, whether it's you guys in the chat. Listen, I know we deserve better, man, and I know damn you lot have got your heads on. How does this draw work? So PSG have got Chelsea, right? The winners of that will be playing who?
Either Liverpool or Galatasaray. Yeah. And then you've got the bottom.
If we beat Atletico Madrid, then we play the winners of Newcastle and Barcelona.
Hold on.
And then we could actually play Arsenal in the semi-final because we're in the same side of the draw.
Yeah.
One second. Wait. Please,
let's do the left side
that
first.
Fast. I don't care about. Wait, just 1 second.
All right.
I'm still on Liverpool Galatasaray for God's sake.
So Liverpool Galatasaray. Yeah. And then on that same side, you've got Real Madrid versus City.
And they play. The winners of that will be against Atalanta or Bayern Munich.
Munich.
1 and 2. So the winners of 1 and winners of 2, and then it'll be the winners of 3 and the winners of 4, and then then the bottom 5 and 6 and 7, 8. So you just read it across.
Yeah. So
I'm just glad to be in the other side of that draw. To be fair.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I just wrote it down, so I don't know what Group 1 is, Group 2 is, Group 3
is. That's fine.
So I've got Real Madrid versus City, Atlanta versus
Bayern Munich.
Winners play each other.
Yeah. So
right.
City
Okay. Cool.
City goes through. They play Atlanta or Bayern Munich. So you might as well say it could be a City versus Bayern.
Right. So what's the other one?
The other ones are
Newcastle
versus Barcelona.
Newcastle.
And then you've got Atletico Madrid versus Spurs.
So the winners of those two matches play each other.
Yeah.
The last one is Glimt.
Bodo Glimt versus Sporting. Then you've got Arsenal versus Leverkusen.
Oh, just real?
So that will be Leverkusen versus Bodo.
Whatever, man. What I don't, do you know what it is as well? What I don't like is
thank you.
There's so much Arsenal fans talking like, oh yeah, we're going to get to the semi. We might play Spurs. Relax. Let's play Leverkusen first. Let's try to win that match. Don't get. That's what I hate about Arsenal fans. They get ahead of themselves. They're talking about we could be playing Barcelona in the semi-finals. Relax. Let's play. Let's focus on the first match because it's not a guarantee that we're going to beat that team. Do you know what I mean? People are saying that we've got the easiest route because we came top. We should have an easy route. However, that's still not going to be an easy match. Sorry, we deserve that.
I was going to say there's an interesting conspiracy here. So on the right side, you've got Bayern, you've got Liverpool, you've got Real Madrid, you've got City, you've got Paris Saint-Germain. You've got teams that have won the Champions League 31 times.
Yeah.
On the left side, the only team that have won it is Barca. So
Yeah.
it's almost like a fix to make sure Barca get to the final. That's what the conspiracy is at the moment.
But the thing about with Barca, I think if we do face Barca, we don't fear them. There's no Messi, there's no Eto'o, there's no Ronaldinho. They don't look that great. They got Lamar, they got Rashford, they got Lamine Lamar. Okay, cool, but I don't fear Barca. I really don't. I don't fear Barca.
I'm so jealous of this whole conversation we deserve, man. Oh, you know what? I said just a Prem show.
I'm just trying to stay in it.
I'm not talking about Champions League, and I'm listening to you guys talk, man. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't.
We just want to stay in it if that's okay. We'd just like to go in another round.
Derms, it doesn't matter, Derms.
Yeah.
You're in it. You get the music before your game, and guess what? Nobody's gonna take that away from you. You know what I mean?
I was looking at the draw. Sorry, Tony, just quickly. Sorry, but I was looking at the draw today, and I was looking at both sides of the draw, and I was saying, please get Atletico Madrid, because we got Galatasaray. That side of the draw is just packed with big teams. Our side of the draw, like if we beat them, we could get Newcastle or Barcelona, and then we could get Bodo Glimt or Arsenal in the semi-final. I just got this sneaky feeling people are gonna laugh. We are gonna laugh. Mr. B's already laughing. I think Spurs could get to the final. You know.
Dermo, you're great. I don't need a drink, and I'm high.
Guys, do you know what? Saying that, I think I don't know about the final, but I definitely think Spurs could get to the semis. I think Spurs.
Yeah, I do. Over two legs. Thanks, Tony. Tony's backed me up.
We started this show with you being realistic, there. And look, we've been on here for half an hour more, and all of a sudden you're talking about
by the time the semi-final comes up, right? Not hopefully, but they could possibly have their players back, right? You might have Kulusevski, you might have Kudos back, right?
Kulu's back next month.
Right. So you're playing against these kind of European teams. And like I said, Barca don't look too great. So if they beat Atletico when they play Barca, they could possibly beat Barca. Like, this is football, man. I'm telling you, this is football. We could possibly meet them in the semis, bruv.
Yeah.
We could meet them in the semis. And I tell you something, bruv. I don't like playing teams 3-4 times. I don't like it because you beat them twice, and then the third time it could be different. Like,
we deserve better. How much time did we lose to Spurs last season?
4 times.
Okay, 1 for one and 1 for all. So don't talk about this 2-1 palaver, mate. It happened. We were sitting down saying Spurs won't beat us the first game. They won't beat us the second game. The third, fourth game and it's a final. No chance. What did they do? Wipe our arse. But no, I'm not.
You know what?
Spurs
don't. The thing about when it comes to Spurs, they don't really lose that much against teams from Manchester. They like playing teams from Manchester. Let's face it. They don't fear no Manchester team. They don't.
It never used to be that way. They used to be 3-0 up, and we'd come back and whip them 5-3. Yeah, do you remember those lovely days?
Yeah, I remember those days.
I remember going up to Old Trafford, kept saying the last time we went up there when Moses was a baby. We never beat. I mean, the last time we beat Arsenal, Jesus was a baby. But no, I think we can. I think we can. Look, being sensible, I think we can get to a quarter final or probably a semi-final. I think we can. I think we've got players coming back. I really do.
Athletic.
And it gives the players confidence as well.
Athletics definitely going to be tough. They are going to be tough. But they are beatable as well. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. For us,
I just want to stay in Europe as long as we can because we won't be in Europe next year or the year after. So I just want to enjoy these moments while we're in Europe, savor them. Because for the next couple of years, we'll not be touching any European competition.
Can you enjoy it, Derms, really? With the pressure that you're under, can you really enjoy it?
Yeah, because the players get a free European holiday for a couple of days.
No, I'm not talking about the players. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you.
Yeah, I can.
Can you enjoy it? Yeah, you can switch from the okay.
I can switch from that. I can enjoy it because I know it's not the Champions League, it's great and I love being in it, but I know we're not in Europe next year, so I want to enjoy all these European games that we have, just to enjoy it. Because I know next season we're going to have one game a week. It's going to be boring. I'm going to be looking at the Man United agenda, fluffing at the mouth, thinking I want to be where Mr. B is. Instead, we've got Millwall away, or Wrexham at home. But
I was going to say, yeah, it might not be Millwall away. That might be the switch, bro. That might be the switch up. Millwall. Because the thing is, do you really want Millwall fans in your stadium? You don't. You'd rather bypass. They would destroy it. You know what I mean?
I don't like Millwall anyway. Millwall should be disbanded as a
Right. So, and you already know they haven't been in the Prem for how much years? If they come up and they see that beautiful stadium, they're going to wreck it. Am I allowed to say? I was too late now. I've said it now anyway. Fuck it. And if they don't, and they bypass, yeah, you don't. I mean, as I said, they're third in the
wait till they come up to Old Trafford. They're going to wreck that as well.
They're not getting promoted anyway. They'll stay down there and have their argument with you, mate. Don't worry.
Well, going back to the Champions League, I think
that went over his head. He thought they were getting promoted, not Spurs were getting relegated.
I can just switch off. We deserve better. I can just switch off.
I don't blame you. I don't.
For Arsenal in the Champions League, I think we could. There's a possibility. There's a good chance of us getting to the final. Like if you're looking at the teams that we're playing, we should on paper get to the final. We should, but again, I've never seen a piece of paper score a goal yet.
Question to you then, Tony.
Just quickly,
Premier League or Champions League? Sorry, go on. You do. Go on.
Can we go around and say who we think the final is going to be and the winner of the Champions League?
All right.
Yeah, go on. You start.
Me.
Yeah.
I have a niggly feeling that I know people are saying Barca aren't the team, but they may find a way. I think they will get to the final, and I think City will get to the final, and I think Barca beat them with an injury time goal from Rashford.
Okay, for me, I think Arsenal will get to the final, and I think we'll play PSG. And we'll take revenge for them kicking us out, and we'll score. And Gokras will be doing that at the end. Arteta will be there. Odegaard will be lifting the title, lifting up the Champions League. I'll be there on my live and cussing every single guy that talked to us about not winning the Champions League and stuff like that. So I think, I think we'll get to the final, and I think we'll be.
Bayern Munich for me will be in the final. They'll be. I think they'll beat Real Madrid in the final. And Tony will be at home crying into his beer because Arsenal haven't won anything. They're bottled another league. They're bottled the Champions League. Arteta will be sad.
That's what you're hoping.
But for me, I picked Bayern Munich at the start of the Champions League to win it. I just think it's Harry Kane's going to win it this year. He deserves to win it.
But Bayern Munich can't play Real Madrid in the final because one of them will knock them out in the semis.
Yeah, they'll knock them out. Yeah. So it'll either be Bayern will get Arsenal or Barca.
Okay, then be Bayern, Tottenham Hotspur. Then we'll get to the final. And
I love you, Dales. I love you, Dales.
But no, I back Bayern from the very start. To be fair, I think they've been the best team. They were the best team in Europe at them. I think they've gone off the ball a little bit.
Yeah,
but I think
defensively they're not that strong, to be fair. But I would like is a Bayern Barca final. That's what I would like. I have no problem Barca winning any trophy. I have no problem Bayern winning any trophy. I think PSG beat Chelsea. I definitely know Liverpool are going to beat Galatasaray.
Don't know about that.
The Arsenal one getting to the final, as much as it burns me, I'm looking at it and I can see it. But Barca, as long as Barca do their business, that's the hardest game for you on your side. Will you beat Barca over 2 legs? Maybe.
I think we
maybe
can.
Not. No, I'm not going to say you can. I'm not going to say you can't. I know what I would prefer, but I can't.
You know what it is? We struggle against teams that like to do the low block, and what I like about this European competition.
Have you seen with Barca play?
No team. They
Barca's
don't do low
last man is in their half, bro.
Yeah, they come out
to kill them. Gyökeres is going to have all the space in the fucking world to
you
be
got
running
Martinelli
down the left-hand side.
and I like Martinelli. I don't know what it is. Martinelli is
fuck off, Tony.
in the
He's been a
Champions
bag of
League.
shit.
No, in the Champions League,
okay.
He's a different
I'll be honest.
fish.
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched the Champions League. We're not in it. I don't watch it, so I can't comment. I don't. That might be bad mind or bitter, but I don't.
He's a different kettle of fish. Yeah.
Right. Champions League chat. Over. We all know what we don't want. We all know what's probably going to happen. So we'll just have to wait and see with bated breath. Because as soon as Arsenal go out, I'm happy in it. Because then you've got no chance of winning it, Tony. And while you're still in it, you've still got the chance of winning it.
Yeah, we're in everything right now. You know?
No, right. As I said, that's listen. That's what you do. You get to a stage in the season, you know, and you want to be in all the competitions. I'm not going to sit here and pretend not. But
this is the first time that we're in everything. This is the first time that Arsenal, like, we're in everything. We're looking at everything. Normally, like, certain times it's been a long season where you know, all right, that's it. We're just going to wait for the season.
You got no
finish.
chance.
Now we're in everything. Innit? It was just
that's good.
We'll see where it goes.
It's gonna hurt you fuckers even more when you don't
continue for a while. Exactly.
Thank you. We deserve better. You understand what I'm gonna say now, innit?
Yeah.
You know what's coming out now, innit?
We'll see.
This guy. Chat Sports has got a question for you, Tony.
Go on.
Would you take Champions League over the Prem? Keep it short.
Would I? That's a hard question, you know. I want the Prem. I would want the Prem. Even though we've never won the Champions League, I would want the Prem. I would want it. Yeah, I would want the Prem because I think, yeah, I would want the Prem. To be honest, yeah. It's hard though. It's hard. It's all right.
I can't.
I'll take both. I'll take Chatsport. I'll take both of them.
No, you got one or the other. You've said Prem. Listen, it came out first. We know it's the Prem.
Yeah, no, I'll take Prem.
Listen, the thing is, yeah, you would have to take that because that's before the Champions League. And to know that you're going to get all of that for not winning the Premier League. Champions League, yeah, you won it. I'm not even sure. Would you have a bus parade if you won the Champions League?
Of course you would.
You would? You're going to have a bus parade if you win the Coca-Cola?
No.
Of course, Coca-Cola.
Nah. We'll celebrate but we're not gonna go and have a bus for that. Nah, I don't think so.
Of course you would. I can see it now. Arteta's on the phone. Right, lads, get the bus ready for the league.
We'll have a bus if we take all four. We'll have a bus if we take all four though.
If I can Arsenal win all four trophies, I'm emigrating now. I don't live in England. I'm fine.
Let me tell you something. If Arsenal win all four, Tony, I will never see you again, bro. I will block you on everything. I will get the mods to block you on the channel. I will delete myself. I will delete myself from Facebook. Not even just from the groups that you're in. Delete.
Bro.
If Arsenal win the quad, don't fuck about.
I'll just get through to your brother. I'll get through to your brother and then I'll come to your house, bro.
That would be the worst. That would be the worst. Yabba would need to shut his mouth. Errol would need to shut his mouth. Can you imagine the quad?
I would, to be honest, it's not gonna happen, but it could. But a lot of Arsenal fans, like there's Arsenal fans that get so excited, man. They get too excited, and I can understand why certain people can't stand Arsenal because of the fans. Because I'll be honest with you, there's some Arsenal fans that I can't stand. Like, shut your mouth. Just shut up. We ain't won fuck all yet. Sorry, excuse my friend. We ain't won nothing yet.
All right, it's 10 o'clock.
Relax. Just relax. Take one game at a time. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't start talking about.
I remember last from season. The 80s. Relax.
Yeah. Who's saying it again? Bloody
Frankie goes to Hollywood.
That's right. Hollywood. So yeah, it's like. Last season they were calculating. Oh, if we win this 3 points, they lose, and we can win. No, just shut up. Just wait. Wait.
Just get the points on the
table. That's what I do.
First.
I take one game at a time. Do you know what I mean? I take one game at a time. Banter aside, that's what I do. That's why I can never get upset, or do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you just never know, do you?
I can see Mr. B going into witness protection if Arsenal win all four trophies, change his name and everything.
I just don't. 1 or 2 UX. If they won the quad, football is finished. If they win the quad, football is finished.
I will just get stronger as well. You know that if
They
we win
will
the quad,
have.
we'll just get stronger.
They will release a new kit every week. They'll have a centenary version. They'll have the Champions League winning version. They'll have the league version. They'll have. I mean, their merchandise is worse than ours.
Yeah.
Every 30 minutes.
Let's admit we do have the best kits though. We do have the.
Don't talk. Your kits look the same.
Arsenal have the best
kits. Look the same.
Every
Arsenal kit for the last 10 years looks exactly the same, bro.
And that badge over there really ruins it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We deserve better.
Exactly.
My guy. You know what I mean?
Anyway, Durs, what are you going to say, bro?
Yeah, look, I want to ask you all a question about the Man City and the charges. And do you think they'll do the charges after the league's finished, or do you think they might do it?
Have you heard that?
I would love it.
About 20 people have reported it. 40 to 60 points they're talking about.
Yeah. How much?
40 to 60 points.
They could get relegated. I would pray that it's done before, but it's not going to happen. But the thing about
I hope to do it. Save us.
They got so much money. I can't see them getting touched. I just can't see them getting touched. I can't see them getting touched.
So please, Premier League, bring it in quickly. Just bring it in anytime soon.
40 to 60 points. Yeah, they'll get relegated, bro. They'll get relegated.
I feel like I've been out of the loop.
Yeah,
40 to 60 points.
Yeah, that's what's
I tell you,
reported.
Don't do it this season. Do it next season.
Definitely do it this season. Definitely do it this season.
Dermot needs it.
Think about it. Spurs are West Ham.
Premier League, I cook you dinner every night of the week. Do it now. Just do it now.
I'm
Don't listen to Mr. B. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. He doesn't like Tottenham. Don't listen to him. Do it now. Just do it now.
I would take Arsenal winning the league for them to lose the 40 points next. They're done. They start this. To be fair, if Tottenham are still in the league, they'll probably still stay up with the 60 points.
They'll still stay up, yeah, because they'll get to 16 points.
But the Premier League get a points deduction that we might win the league. I'm sure Arsenal have done something dodgy over the years.
Honestly speaking, do you really think that they're going to be hit with that? They've got too much money to be hit with anything like that.
Yeah, but
I think they have to. I think the Premier League has to, don't they?
It has to be points.
I think they've just got too much.
My guy is, because it's been delayed for so long, that they need to do something, because you can't have it. Everybody's asking what is going on for the charges, and for it to roll on for so long and then nothing to happen, it makes a mockery out of the Premier League. It really does.
I hear you. I totally
can't
get
see
that.
the 60. I think maybe the 40, because it keeps them at 16 points. But it depends when they put that in. You might be right. It might not be this season. It may be the beginning of next.
I just can't see that happening. I just can't see it. They've got it's too much money, and I know you got a lawyer. Give him a little under the table 1.2 mil. Listen, forget about page 14.
Well, it doesn't even have to be under the table. Have you heard what they're charging? It's not under the table, bro. They know what they're getting charged. There's no under the table money here.
I tell you what,
I can't
if
see it.
On Monday, they've got this 60-point deduction. We won't see Tony for months. He'd be on the moon. He'd be somewhere celebrating somewhere.
The problem is,
I personally can't see it.
They've documented 9 years. Everyone knows it's 9 years of stuff. And also, they're also pointing at corporate fraud. So if corporate fraud goes ahead, the board would need to go as well, which would be interesting.
So are they looking back to when your man was the first manager to win in the league? Are they going back to him, or they're going back
Mancini?
A year earlier than that? Yeah.
I think it's 2014.
So who was in charge?
I think 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 3 years they weren't reporting, and then they were taking their time in giving the numbers, the figures. It just kept going, so it's been rolling off. It's 9 consecutive seasons. Let me try and find exactly what it is.
Mr. Bieber happy there'll be no Manchester derby anymore for a few years.
But Man City don't have no class or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? I've never liked Man City. They've just, I've never really liked them. Yes, they've won.
You know why? Because they because they just jumped in there. They didn't organic.
Yeah,
Listen,
didn't work
competition
their
is
way up.
competition. How you get
Yeah,
there, you get there. Guys, would you be stripping them of their
oh,
titles and all of that too?
of course,
What's your?
Hell yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah.
So you
Yeah.
would,
Yeah. You
right?
got
So
to.
how would I mean? For me, obviously, we finished second one season. Does that suddenly mean that we're now on 21 or
Yeah.
22?
Yeah, you
What the
won
fuck
that.
is wrong
Yeah.
with you
Yeah,
two?
you won that league.
We would have
yeah.
won a League Cup. I mean, we'd take that. I mean, we'd take any trophy anyway. So yeah, I'll take that.
Is that how it would work? That they would just
Be stripped.
so they
I
would
don't think it will. I don't think. I think what to do, deduct them the points, give them a massive fine. I think trophies were a bit difficult because then there's teams that won trophies when they were playing them are not in the Premier League. So I think there'll be a lot of clubs suing them. I think they're going to get sued every which way but loose by other clubs. Clubs that got relegated from the Premier League, maybe them 6 points or 4 points could have got of them might have kept them up in the league. Exactly. I think this is a can of worms that's going to open, and I think the Premier League is scared to give the decision because once they give the decision, it's all going to be out there, and everyone's
but then wouldn't they be suing? Yeah, but wouldn't they just be suing Man City though? They wouldn't be suing. Would they still be suing the Premier League?
No,
they
would
would
just be suing Man City,
right?
Yeah, they'd be suing Man City. Maybe some clubs may sue the Premier League as well for not actually getting on this sooner,
like negligence or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
So just on this, so the 9-year period is 2009 to 2010 to 2017 to 2018. So they're the years with additional charges for non-cooperation extending through February 2023. So it's it's a lot. It's so many charges.
Was it one of them years they beat you to the league on the last day of the season?
Yeah.
When Aguero
was that Aguero year?
Yeah. 2011, 2012, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So there's a Premier League you would have won. So you're probably looking at what? 3 Premier Leagues United would have won?
I don't. You know what? As much as I would like to, we were, because I know they cheated, allegedly.
No, Mr. B, they cheated.
But I know, but I know, allegedly. But I've got to kind of see. You've kind of got to say allegedly, innit? Apparently, you've got to say allegedly. Apparently, yeah. But what change? Like, we're not gonna get. It's not gonna be on that we won 22. We won 22 or 23. Liverpool finished second a couple of times. Does that mean they're on 25? Do you see what I mean? So,
I think, I don't think they will. So I don't think, in hindsight, they will then go and give trophies to those that finish. I think they will just kind of block it into this season. Off. Just block it this season. I don't think they remove trophies. I don't think that, because what they're getting done for is they're getting done for financial reporting, 54 charges. They're getting done for player and manager ruination, 14 charges. UEFA regulation compliance, 5 charges. Profit and stability, 7 charges, and non-cooperation. If they were doing something dodgy on the pitch and paying off refs, then I think it then becomes a kind of thing where you've taken points off. My gut is they will do it at the end of this season, because because the Premier League don't want this on them. They don't want all this bad PR. But when you've got a World Cup happening so soon after, the story dies. And I think that's why that window is
going to
be
try
when
and
they might
bury
go for it.
We're not.
They'll bury it, won't they?
God, you watch a lot of Dallas and Dynasty in your day.
I did, I grew up on that,
I thought there was a bit of JR about you. I thought there was a slight similarity between you and JR.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that will make sense to bury it, yeah.
I think it's going to be a wait and see thing now, isn't it? Yeah. We've been talking for an hour. I'm going to give you guys.
I mean, that news could break any day. That could just drop at any minute of any day. And
so what, you think it's actually ready to go? You think it's sorted and now it's just a release date?
I think so. I just think they're going to wait to the end of the season. I can't see them doing it during the season. I think you watch the last day of the season, the next day, Manchester City have been allegedly docked so many points. Now, would they want to affect this season? I doubt it. I think Tony is right. They might want to affect next season. and make them start on minus 40 points or minus 50 points, whatever. For me personally, I'm not saying this come as Spurs fan, I think this should have been done at the start of this season.
Yeah.
No, seriously, because I think the longer they've left it, the more it sounds like there's a cover-up going on. And I'm just wondering if Man City win the league, are they going to adopt Man City points? No, they're not, because Man City are the league champions. That's going to damage their product. If Arsenal win the league, then I think it's easy for them then to give them points deduction, because then it looks like they're doing something about it. It depends who's going. It's all murky. It's all definitely, as readers have better said, it's all Dallas and JR and lurking and dark corners and Mr. B going to give me the answers now. A bit like Samuel L. Jackson. Just a bit of Sam. You do look like Samuel L. Jackson, Mr. B. You've got a bit of that vibe about you.
I don't know about that, mate. Maybe you've been on what I've been on since the start of the beginning, since I finished.
I actually have. Actually, yes, I have.
Finished 2-0. Finished 2-0. By the way, we deserve better. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
So we are now.
It's written. We are now third place. It's written. It really is.
Wow.
I will just sit here smiling, hoping. Actually, I know we're gonna smash Crystal Palace. Now, guys, we've been on for an hour and we haven't got on to the Premier League. The choice is now yours. Do we get our Premier League review in, or do we say nighty night?
I ain't got nothing planned. Mrs. is out for the night. Do you know what I mean? So I'm good. I don't mind putting in the results and all. Do you know what I mean?
That's not what Mr. B wanted to hear.
I'm cool, man. I'm in my house, man. I'm blessed, man. But I know I normally run for an hour. Yeah. But we've had a good chat. You know what I mean? Yeah. What are you saying, bro? Can you go for another half hour?
Yeah, go on. I'll go for another 20 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Right, let's get these score predictions in. Over.
I'm saying, as long as we don't talk about Spurs.
Yeah.
Well, we got.
Also, a hungry dermo is a narky dermo. So yeah.
All right, look, Daz, we'll get you in, man. No problem, man. We'll get him in quick. All right. Obviously, Wolves have just done Villa. I wouldn't have had Wolves. I say
Wolves. I say Wolves beat Villa 2-0.
Do you know what? I'm going to say Wolves win 2-0. That's my score prediction for that.
Yeah, I reckon the Gomez, two Gomez's will score tonight.
Would you go Pacific on that?
All right, what we got?
Have you been doing something you shouldn't been doing? Have you got a little? Have you?
There's a lot of things I shouldn't. There's a lot of things we do that we shouldn't be doing. Don't worry about that, mate. Exactly. It's our life, isn't it? It's our life, mate.
Yeah, that's so true, Mr. B. That is so true.
Right. All right. Look, let's get this done, guys. In the chat as well. 6 likes. Fucking hell. Are you guys taking the piss?
Don't worry, mate.
Anyway, look. You are what you are. 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 You know who's hit it and you know who hasn't hit it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. If you are still here, look. Just hit the button, please. Thank you. Right. We have got Bournemouth versus Sunderland. I mean, I write this down every week. Like, it makes so difficult. I never fucking go back to it. You know what I mean? Shit.
Leave it on your desk tonight, Mr. B. Just leave it on your desk or pin it to your wall so you know where it is, so you can't lose it.
What we'll do next season, we'll make sure we write things down, and then the winner will.
See, the problem is writing down, as Steph said, all I do is lose the paper. That's the problem. But yeah, Derbs, I'm actually going to pin it to my wall. I'm actually going to pin this one to my wall. Means that you got to turn up next week, we deserve, but you don't have no choice, mate.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this right. Bournemouth, Sunderland. What we got, Tony?
Is it at Bournemouth's ground? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, mate. I say a 2-1 Bournemouth. I don't know. I haven't really been keeping up with Bournemouth, to be honest, and since Semenyo's left.
Yeah, because they're so below you. What you got? We deserve better.
Yeah, Bournemouth 6 matches undefeated. Sunderland, they've lost 4 of the last 6. 2-0 Bournemouth for me.
2-0. What you got, Derbs?
I like the stats. I like his stats. The way he just read off the stats like that.
This guy's a gangster, man. I'm telling you, this guy's a gangster. Stay there. You think he's just a pretty face, yeah, and a bald head. No.
I'm going for do you know what? I'm going for a 2-0 Sunderland win.
Ooh. That's really thrown it off. Well, I'm going for a Bournemouth win. I actually go for a 2-1.
I just want to be different than everyone else. Like,
you support Spurs. You ain't going to get much more different than that. Then.
Yeah, well, there you go. Then I mean, that just says me all over, doesn't it?
Right. Burnley Brentford.
Ask We Deserve, because he'll be able to give us the stats and all that. Then I'll be able to make my mind up.
He's got a Jeff Stelling behind him, you know that. Behind his thing, he's got Jeff Stelling and TalkSport behind him, just feeding him the information.
He's got it in his ear, innit? What you got?
Burnley have only won one of the last 6, and but they, to be fair, they've only lost 2 of those as well. So I think it'll be tight. Brentford up and down, 3 defeats, 2 wins, and 1 draw in the last 6. I think that'll be a draw. I think I'm going for 2-2.
2-2 is that better? What you got, Debs?
Do you know what? Brentford signing their new manager for another couple of years as well. I think Keith Andrews done an absolute fantastic job. Irish manager, making this nation proud, doing well in the Premier League. I backed him to get relegated, so what the hell do I know? I didn't even get that right. Sorry, I'm just a Spurs fan. I'm going for a... Do you know what? I'm going for a 2-1 Brentford win.
Okay. What you got, Tony?
Yeah, I'm going for the same. I like Brentford. Like I said, I got a family member playing left back. So, yeah, I think 2-1 Brentford. More emotional than logic.
Just for your
Brentford
family
have shocked
member.
a lot of people this season, actually. They really have.
They've done good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Maybe you can explain this one. Ooh,
yeah,
a little bit of
he was under he was under Martin O'Neill's coaching staff, and let's put it this way, he didn't see eye to eye. I don't know if it's with him or Roy Keane, one of the two, but yeah, Martin O'Neill, not backwards and coming forwards, said you're a fool, man, and he didn't take it kindly. So yeah, but no, I have to say, being this his first manager's job, I think he's done fantastic. I really do, and it shows what a good coach he is. Actually, it shows how shit Thomas Frank was really either.
Or it shows what a good setup Brentford have.
Yeah, well, it does prove Thomas Frank is a useless manager. So it is a setup, not Thomas Frank.
No, it doesn't. He was useless. Great manager working for a useless club. There. I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna go 2-1 Brentford. Liverpool West Ham.
10-0 Liverpool.
You're not yet.
Can't you ask? You need to do. We deserve. I think we deserve better.
All right, you know what? We deserve better. It looks like
I like how he does his stats and all that. Yeah, he does all of that. You know what I mean? It gives me a reminder what's happening. Like, you know what I mean?
So we deserve better. It looks like you're first, bro.
Liverpool's form's been up and down. They've got 10 points out of their last 18, whereas West Ham, even though they're 18th, they've got 11 out of their last 18, and they've only had 1 defeat in the last 6. So I think West Ham got a tight ship. I think it's going to be a close game. I'm going to go Liverpool 1, West Ham 1.
Oh, my Thunder, we deserve better. Shit.
Yeah.
That's what you got, bro.
15-0 Liverpool. West Ham's goalkeeper's going to get sent off within the first 30 seconds of the game. Nuno's going to lose his nut and get sent off. West Ham are going to be down to 8 players, and yeah, Liverpool just going to run right 15-0. No, also saying this, I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
1-1.
Well, Liverpool not that great as the stats man, as I'm now going to call him, below me. Yeah. Told me. So West Ham are in a good bit of form, but yeah, Liverpool, just please win. Please win. It's the only time I'm going to support Liverpool. And it's on our Irish TV tomorrow over here, so I'll be able to watch it at 3 o'clock. So I will be praying for a Liverpool win.
I'm going with what Steph says. I'm going with what Steph says. 2-2.
Looks like everybody's hoping for a draw. I'm gonna go 1-1. I'm gonna go 1-1.
No, you're not. You're hoping West Ham wins, Mr. B. Be honest.
No, you know what it is. I don't believe this isn't the game that West Ham get the point. I'll be honest. No. This isn't the game that West Ham get the point. I think the draw.
Did they get relegated? Did they, Mr. B, be on the phone to me? He'd be saying, "It start on full nice. You know, you're okay. I know your club's gone." And then the room will start. It just bring it in.
I promise. I will.
The thing about it, West Ham want this more than Liverpool. Liverpool, they don't. They need to win, but do you get what I'm saying? They're not really fighting for the title or anything like that.
Yeah, no, but they're fighting for Champions League.
They are, but
if Liverpool don't get Champions League, they're going to be in a mess. But I would rather Chelsea didn't get Champions League. The mess that they are in financially, the amount of money that they just lost, I'm saying Chelsea, it will financially break them. All of those players, you know, we deserve better. We might get Cole Palmer wearing bloody red. You know what I mean? Because they're going to be in a bloody mess, bro. They're going to be in a mess. They're going to have to sell players. They ain't got another women's team to sell. You know what I mean? They ain't got no more hotels to sell. They're gonna be in trouble, man.
They can sell the stadium and wind up and just not exist.
They can't sell this. I see where you're going now. I'm there getting ready to be all sensible with them, waiting for a conversation to come in. All right, look, we got Newcastle, Everton. What we got, guys? Is that right? Newcastle.
I think we're all waiting for the stats man to give us the stats so we can make our mind up here.
Yeah, we deserve better, bro. Listen, you're the number one now, boy. It's what it is now.
I mean, Newcastle, abysmal over the last 6 matches. They've only managed 1 win in 6, 4 points out of 18. So really, really poor. Everton, a bit up and down, really. Depends which Everton turns up. They've had 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 defeats. I think Newcastle are playing at home. I think, do you know what? I'm going to go for Newcastle 0, Everton 1.
Woo! Ooh. Okay. What we got, Devs?
After that, Newcastle are a bit of a funny team because anytime you think they're going to lose, they're going to win. Everton, is that Everton or is that St James's Park?
St James's Park.
Oh, do you know what? That Geordie crowd.
That's what
I'm going for an Everton 2-0 win. I was trying to be dramatic and give it all for Newcastle. Everton win 2-0.
What you got, Tony?
I'm going for a Newcastle win. 2-0 Newcastle. It's not easy playing at St James's. Not everybody wins down here. Do you know what I mean? So
I can see it.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to go for a 1-0 win. I think that Newcastle will beat Everton. I think Everton are rubbish. I think they'll beat them. Right. What have we got next? Ooh. Leeds, Man City.
This is an interesting one because like Leeds have only lost 1 game in the last 6. They're exactly the same as Man City. They've only lost 1 in the last 6. But the difficulty is Man City are winning most of their matches and Leeds aren't. Leeds have only got 2 wins. But again, I think it's going to be a tight match. I'm going to go Leeds 2, Man City 3.
Leeds 2.
I don't know why you're pretending to write it down, bruv. You're pretending to write it
down. Look. I got it. I'm gonna put it on my. I'm gonna pin it to my wall. I'm actually gonna pin it to my wall. I'm gonna pin it to my wall.
So then next week you're gonna be able to say, all right, yeah, so and so was right.
You were wrong. You were wrong. I was right. I was right. Watch.
For me, I'm going for a 2-2. I'm a Leeds fan tomorrow.
I kind of guess that. What you got there?
I'm actually going for a Leeds win as well, actually. I'm going for a Leeds 1-0 win.
The hell is going on there? I'm going for Man
It's not
City
easy.
3-0. I'm going for Man
It's
City
not.
3-0.
It's not easy getting playing against Leeds, and they're up for it. Leeds are going to be up for this, mate. I tell you.
Yeah. Well, unless Man City have said to Leeds, "Don't worry, lads, we're getting relegated anyway at the end of the season. Just make it look good." Maybe they got that bit going on. Allegedly. Sorry, Mr. B, I forgot to put the allegedly in the beginning, so I put it in the end. Allegedly.
We've got Brighton and Forest.
Yeah, not looking great, these two teams. Both of them only one win in the last 6 for both bottom of the table clash, really.
I'm listening.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that Brighton will nick this. I think they're due a win. I think Forest will try and play hardball, but I see a 3-1 to Brighton.
But do you think, though, that Forest under their new manager and getting the win during the week will give them a lot of confidence going into this game, though?
Yeah, but their league form has been terrible, though. That's the thing.
It has, yeah.
Only one win in the last 6, and I think because they're going away from home, I think it's going to be a tough ask.
What we got, Debs?
Another team that's near us that I need to lose tomorrow. So yeah, Brighton 25-0. I mean, that would do well for our goal difference. No, I'm going for. Do you know what? I'm going for a draw here. I just think, as I said to Isabel, I just think they'll win in Europe. New manager. They should have beaten Liverpool last Sunday, to be fair. I thought they were very unlucky to lose against Liverpool. I think they got confident. And also, like West Ham, the players want it more. The players want to stay in the Premier League. If not, their owner will take them somewhere to a deserted island and leave them there. And he just buy a whole new team. But yeah, 1-0 for me. But Brighton, please, just beat him. But 1-0.
What you got, Tony?
I think 2-1 Forest.
I can see where this is going, Tony.
Yeah,
I see where this is going, Buff.
It's going exactly the same place as mine. I'm going to go 3-1 Forest.
I can see where the pair of you are going. At least we deserve better back me. Like he knows he's back the Tottenham fan. You can see a desperate Tottenham fan down in the dumps. You know, rarely upset. Doesn't look great. Do you know what? I'm going to back this fella up. And you two, any chance you get, you're giving an odd kick. Go on, get in there. Go on, get in there.
I'll put my arm around you. So next it's Fulham v Spurs. Now, we don't even need to talk about Spurs form, do we? Fulham 25, Spurs 0.
Right. If you want the stats for this game, I've got stats for you, right? I've got them up here. There's a list here. This is good. Tony might like the first one. It might make his head even bigger. Just be careful getting out the door, bruv. Arsenal secured their biggest away win at us since 1978. We're the only club without a win in 2026. Wrexham, Mansfield and Macclesfield have each beaten more Premier League teams than us in 2026. With 9 games without a win, 2 wins in their last 18. 7 games in a row, we have conceded 2 or more goals. 2 home wins all season. 1 home game since August 16th. 10 points from the last 13. 2 points from the last 8. Hang on. That is the worst run since Ramos was in charge in 2008. 12 points out of a possible 54. 60 defeats out of the last 10. Hallelujah. 4 points of relegation for the first time in 49 years. So that's the stats. So make your mind up, guys. Where's this game gonna go? But anyway, I'm still gonna back my team.
After all the beautiful tones that you were saying, the beautiful words that you were saying, you know, lovely. Like Psalms, it's like Corinthians or Psalms. You're singing to us. Hallelujah!
Yeah,
praise the Lord.
I woke up the other night. I felt like Martin Luther King. I had a dream. that one day Tottenham will win a game in 2026. That Tottenham will walk the line of the Arsenals and Man United and win a trophy. I had a dream, and then I woke up and realised it was a bloody nightmare.
I'll tell
Okay,
you.
I don't even know. Yeah, go on, Tony, what you got for me, man?
I think Fulham will win. To be honest, I think they'll win. They're up for it. They like I said, with the two Arsenal guys in there as well. They're going to want to win, innit? They're going to want to win, and you're going to Fulham's ground as well. It's not easy down there. So I say a 2-1 Fulham. To be honest, I say 2-1
Fulham. We deserve better.
25-0. Do you know what? I'm going to give Dermot a bit of. I think Spurs will win this. I think it'll be Fulham 1, Spurs 2.
See, I'll put mine in. I'll wait for yours, Dermot. I'm actually going to go 2-2. I'm going to give Tottenham kudos in that.
I'm hoping for a win. I'm hoping for a 3-0 win. And then I've woken up and realised this is reality, not a deluded world. We'll probably end up losing 4-0. Nothing changes. But do you know what? I never back my team to lose. 3-0 Tottenham Hotspur.
Do you want me to put down 2-0 or do you actually want me to put down 3-0?
3-0. 3-0. We're going to
I'm starting, yeah?
All the teams are going to go in. All the balls are going to go into the River Thames. Because that's how high they're going to kick them. But yeah, 3-0 Spurs. Come on.
Okay. I've starred that one. Man United, Crystal Palace.
3-1 United for me.
So what's the score? What was that?
I say a 3-1 United.
Thank you very much. What have we got? No, you know what, Debs? What have we got, Debs?
Do you know what? I'm going to back United because I like Column. I like Mr. B. I like We Deserve Better. I can't believe I'm following an Arsenal fan by agreeing with them. I think we've just brokered world peace. If me and an Arsenal fan can agree in the scoreline, everything else can be sorted out, guys. I'm going for a 2-0 Man United win.
2-0. I'm actually going to go next. We Deserve Better. I'm actually going to go 3-1. Actually, no, Nils. You'll be playing tomorrow, Saturday. 3-0 United. What have you got for me? We Deserve Better.
So Man United, the most informed team currently in the Premier League, 16 points out of 18. The only team to go unbeaten in 2026, and the team with the longest consecutive unbeaten run so far this season. So I would say Man United 25. No, seriously. I'll go for a clean sheet. I think Man United 2 at Palace now.
Do you know what? You can like Man United fans, right? And then they just really go against them when they start reeling off stats like that. Unbeaten. The longest unbeaten run. And I can only, fair play to you. I wish we had an unbeaten run once. It was at the start of the season. We played one game and won. That's it. That's our own beaten run. I mean, we're dependent on Richarlison to actually get us out of trouble. Holy Jesus, we've got problems.
I will not go into that. I'm happy we've just got all wins for our score prediction. Last game of the season, Arsenal Chelsea. You're gonna go last, Tony.
Okay.
Derbs.
Is it at Stamford Bridge or at the Emirates?
It
Emirates.
is at
Arsenal.
the Emirates. Yeah, it's at the library.
Okay.
It's at the carpet factory.
It's not like
So, any advice for Chelsea fans? Bring a good book with you. Audio books are available from the turnstiles. Also, classical music here is now being sold there. People said they like to hear a bit of classical music. Pillows are also being given and duvets in case you want to fall asleep because the match will be boring.
Just like the Spurs match was boring.
There is a great club down the road if you want some excitement and football brilliance down there. Oh God, I'm not going to sit in the fence. I'm going for and ask Chelsea.
You couldn't say it. He couldn't say it.
No,
He could not say it. Boy.
I did say though to you, Mr. B, behind before Tony and with better come on. I did say Arsenal need to back up a win this week to back up the win against us. They have to back it up. They have to say, right, if they can beat Tottenham and Chelsea in 2 consecutive Sundays, that's sending a message out to the Premier League. I don't think Arsenal have that in them. So Chelsea 1-0 for me.
Okay. I'm gonna do mine. I'm gonna go 1-1. Actually, that's a lie. I'm gonna go 3-1 Arsenal. I don't see Chelsea. I want to hate, but I just can't see Chelsea being the team that are gonna do that. What we got, we deserve better.
It's an interesting one because Arsenal 11 points out of their last 18. Hardly championship winning form, whereas Chelsea 14 points out of their last 18, unbeaten in 6. Chelsea. So I've got a feeling. I think just to make it more interesting with the league, if City win and then Arsenal draw, then it brings the gap down to 3 points, with City having a game in hand. So I'm going to go for a 2-2.
Oh shit!
Can I change mine to a draw after hearing them stats?
Of course you can.
This is why we need to listen to the stats.
Oh, we needed you to go first. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going for 2-2 now as well.
2-2.
Have I still got to go to the Etihad yet?
Yeah.
We don't mind.
Oh, you're definitely losing it then. Yeah.
Not at all. Talking about pillows and all of that kind of malarkey. Listen, the last match we played, we scored 4 goals. So obviously, when we play, we score goals. Okay.
You're playing against a shit team with no defenders and only 13 fit players. I wouldn't be carrying that round with a bag. We got to play only Tottenham.
We got to play what's in front of us, and that's exactly what we did. And we had a player do a backspin on the ground as well. So going back to your question, Mr. B, I think we're winning 3-1, 3 or 4-1 on Sunday. Cucurella's out. Reece James may not be fit enough to play, and Reece James and Cucurella were the 2 players that kind of held Chelsea together when they played us, when we played them at Stamford Bridge. They're coming to our ground. We very rarely lose. I'm not saying that we don't lose, but we very rarely lose at our ground, especially playing against Chelsea. You're talking about we need to back up what we've done last against you lot on Sunday. Most definitely we will. Victor Gokres, he will bang in another goal. Eze will be on form. So again, we will smash another London team on the weekend. I'll be back here on Friday and say exactly what I said. And it'll be like, I told you so. Because I did say last week, I'm going to come in here on Friday and tell you and say, I told you so. And exactly what I'm going to say is, I told you so from next weekend as well. Do you know what I mean? We beat London teams. We have no fear against London teams. London is red. Spurs are renting a place in North London. He's talking about always, oh yeah, go back to South. We've been over here in North London for over 100 years, yeah? Do you understand? We came, we saw, and we kicked it. So going back to your question,
you're not
3-1 or 4-1, yeah?
Well, it has to be either 3. It's either 3 or 4. I can't write
let's say 3. Let's say 3-1. Gokres to score again, and he'll be doing that celebration like
I think Gokres will be doing that celebration, right? Because the thing about Gokres is he scores 1 goal every 174 minutes. So I think maybe in a couple of games' time he might get another.
But he scored against Chelsea. Like when he plays Chelsea, he scores against Chelsea. He's banged into it. So right now his confidence is up.
Let's be fair. We say that he only scores against the shit teams. He does.
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? Right now, like the way I see it, it's his first season. He scored 15 goals in all competitions
against shit teams. Against shit teams.
Well,
so his stats are the same as in Portugal. Then.
Well, it's his first season. It's his first season. He does what he does. Do you get what I'm saying? He do what he did. Don't worry, Mr. B. I'm going to call you on Sunday. When he scored, I'm going to call you on Sunday. We'll send you another beam or something like that. You know what I mean?
If we beat Fulham next week, I'll come back in and say I told you so. But I don't think it's going to happen, so I won't be telling you that. I would just come to sit here and looking a bit sad.
Look, Derbs, until the game is played, you never know what's going to happen. We have ideas.
Well, at least I know
what we want. Go on.
At least I know I have the confidence to know that when we're playing in the Championship next year, I'll be able to come on here. That just made my night.
As I said, I have no problem with that, but damn, I swear to fuck God, bro.
Because you don't know who's playing in the Championship.
I don't. But if you go down, listen, I got respect in it for you, but bruv, I am going to light you up, man. I'm telling you, I will say it to you now. It's going to be a love light up in it. I don't know if I'm.
It is. I know.
I can just see myself. Arsenal win the Premier League.
I can just see myself doing after the whistle, all being a bit down. We got relegated, and there's Mr. B going on fire in the chat. I can see it happening. You won't be the only one.
Yeah, you won't. But look, this message as we're leaving. This message is actually for Mr. Poulters. He's watching it late because I can tell by the messages he's putting in. So when you get to this part of it, nobody deleted your messages, mate. They're still there in the chat, so don't worry about it. I think he's about 25 minutes behind.
Can I answer his question, by the way, put in about getting relegated?
Which one was that? Yeah, go on.
I missed the POTUS. Donald, go to bed. Go to bed, Donald. You've got a big meeting in the morning, Mr. Trump. I don't know where he's. Imagine Donald
Where's it gone?
Show. Where is it?
Gone?
Here it is. No, not this one. Sorry. He puts a lot of messages in.
That's probably why he thinks we're bloody deleting him.
Oh, this one. Spurs need to get relegated. No, Dermo, question mark. You guys need to change from top to bottom if you stay up the same. I agree. We do. If we get relegated, our owners ain't going to sell. Not a hell's chance will they sell. Why would you sell somebody something that you're going to get less for? They were still there until we got back in the Premier League. The owners, yes, we need new owners. That is not a lie. ENIC need to go. But they won't go if we get relegated. And it's their fault why we're getting relegated. 25 years of mismanagement. No team. And as much as you lot hate the Glazers, we hate ENIC the same way. But,
you don't hate our you don't hate our
you just farm your crappy directors off to us. Don't work down the road.
Can I sing a song? Can I sing a song before we go, like the D'Artagnan song? Can I sing it? Like, one or lad or four.
We'll just get rid of him.
Oh, guys, look, man. It was a banger. It was a good one today. I'm not going to lie. We've had some fun ones. This has been one of my favorites, man. This has been one of my favorites, man. Derbs, as always, brother. I know I've kept you out a long time, man. I know your mood is a lot better than it was before I spoke to you before the show. So I'm glad you're smiling again. Yes, D'Artagnan. Yes, I see you down the bottom. Hopefully things
You know
change.
what happened to D'Artagnan, don't you? You know what eventually happened to D'Artagnan, don't you?
Oh my god!
I don't know, but I just like the song because I used to come home from school and sing that song, and it just stuck with me.
I used to come home from school. I used to come home from school watching He-Man and Transformers. Well, I wish I could transform or roll away. No hell chance of that. I have to wait till end of May for that to happen.
Can you please tell me what happened to D'Artagnan before I go so that I could say bye to
what
you better and bye? Go on.
He got kicked out of France, didn't he, because he was an Arsenal fan? He's now wandering the North Pole somewhere, looking a bit lost.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Dams was gonna come with some fucking fact or some knowledge, you know. We deserve better, man. Brother, thank you, bro. You know you have to come back. You know you have to come back next week now, even if it's just to work out whether we got your score predictions right, which I am going to actually pin to the wall. I'm actually going to pin to the wall, right? But yeah, guys, honestly, if you are in the chat, thanks for watching. Yeah, stick it in with these meme. Guys in the chat, thanks for watching.
I can't wait to do the last one of these in the season. Arsenal have mucked up the league. They bottled it again. They're out of everything. I wonder, will he turn up? Allegedly.
No, he'll turn up.
Of course I will.
He'll turn up. He'll turn up. Allegedly.
Of course I will. I'll be here.
Allegedly.
I'll be here.
Guys,
I have to say
guys,
now, allegedly.
we are gone. I can actually hear my stomach rumbling. I'm not even
Dermot's.
joking.
Hang on, no, Mr. P, hang on. No, that wasn't your stomach rumbling. It was an earthquake in North London, and I'm just getting some news in. Arsenal's ground's been demolished for being boring. So there you go. Arsenal can't play any more games to be thrown out of the league.
Oh God, we started like this. I wanted to get kept so civil. You look kept so look, guys.
Well,
thanks for watching.
they're moving back to South London. They got Del Boy.
Debs. I'm not going to cut you off because I want to be polite, guys. We are done. Thank you for watching. We will be back on Sunday with a watch along. We are out.
Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. As the Reds go marching on.
I love that.